I'm Aurora and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to be playing Second Star Prelude. It is the demo and this was a Kickstarter. This is my second attempt at recording and this is the second attempt at recording. Got so far into the game and it decided to crash and my PC started flashing funny and everything. So yeah, here we go, diving into it for the second time. The graphics are absolutely brilliant on this, and for a Kickstarter demo it is amazing. I can't wait for the full game to come out so that I can jump into it. I don't know whether it's going to change, but yeah, it is a sci-fi adventure RPG where we embark on an interstellar adventure 200 years into the future as we follow the footsteps of a missing ship and the crew. So, without further ado, let us go into a new game. And we are going to be playing as Dr. Lee.
Our world is but a fragment of our universe, and there's so much we haven't seen yet. Every discovery out here was worth it.
So we are over 200 years into the future, like I say. And in we go. Now we have to answer a few questions at the beginning, as you will see, and this is what locks us into our occupation and what we're going to be doing.
Shire has taken us all the way to our first stop, safe and sound. We'll be maneuvering closer to allow an RV the chance to analyze the beacon's data. Stand by for more. I want the whole crew in on what we find.
God, finally! Why did nobody tell me space was so damn big?
We thought you'd know by now, Joe.
Okay, and here we are in our quarters.
Good morning, Dr. Lee. We have arrived at our destination. The signal buoy matches a configuration from the Second Star manifest. The current shipboard time is 13 minutes and 57 seconds past 0500 hours. Quartermaster Ramakrishna requests all personnel settle their duty checklists ahead of schedule while I complete beacon analysis.
Okay, so I went through these before and these are quite masculine voices, and we've got one sort of female voice, so...
Yeah, I'll get on that.
Sorry, Dr. Lee. I did not process that. Can you please repeat?
I'm going to confirm that as my voice.
I'll make sure that checklist gets done before meeting with the crew.
Very good, Doctor. I appreciate the clarification. If you would not mind further imposition at this time, your personal communication device requires recalibration due to recent adjustment of the shipboard network. Permission to pose you a few basic background queries?
Ask away.
Then let us begin. What career path were you engaged in prior to contracting with the Persistence mission?
Okay, so this is where we choose our career path and I guess what leads us down the road to what we're going to be doing in the game, I guess. And I picked research, and I'm guessing it doesn't matter because you're going to be going on this mission no matter what. So I'm going to go with...
A company with ties to Eros researching terraforming technology. Eros approached me personally a year ago for astronaut training.
Excellent, Doctor. This data corresponds to system records. Step 1 of calibration complete. Next query. In what manner did your familial relations react to your decision to join the Persistence mission?
As I said, I'm going to go with what I originally put on my first recording, so that nothing changes, because I'm not sure whether it is like a choice matter thing. So my family was supportive.
My family was a big supporter of the Second Star mission. When I received the offer to join the Persistence crew, I think they may have been more enthused than I was, actually.
Thank you, Doctor. Your vocal inflections have been verified. Step 2 of calibration complete. Final query. What interest drove you to pursue participation in the Persistence mission?
And I put scientific interest.
I knew from the get-go this was a search and rescue mission. But I also think we could give humanity a glimpse of what's beyond the solar system. We might even be able to look deeper into how ecosystems of other planets function compared to Earth's.
That is a noble pursuit, Dr. Lee. Thank you again for your time. Communications calibration is now complete.
Glad to hear it.
A number of messages are available for perusal on the personal communication terminal in your laboratory. When you have finished your morning routine, please check in with Commander Diane.
All right then. Thanks, Anavi.
Yeah, I put scientific with me going down the research sort of line. I thought it all went sort of together. So spare bed. I don't want to go in the spare bed. We can't. Really? Okay. I didn't check all these out the first time, but I thought, why not? We'll just have a quick look round here. Okay. Let's have a
Spare
look.
beds. Important for a search and rescue mission.
Okay, so this is the hydroponics bay, and this is the station,
Can't wait to get some samples for this.
which I guess you'll see will come in useful later on. Now, I did check the terminal in my quarters earlier on. We have got a lot to read through. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it on the screen for a second, because it did take up a lot of time earlier when I was reading through them. So if you want to pause it and read through at your own perusal, it is up to you. And this is a quest that we're going to be doing at the moment. So we will go back into the terminal, and I will let you just read through them. Okay, now I didn't click on this, but we can't click on it anyway, so there we go. So there's that one for an invention or product idea. Then we have the safety manual, I'm guessing. So I will just scroll that bit. And of course you can pause it if you wish. That's the end of that one. And this one was actually from the parents. Okay, and that is the end of that one. And This is from Dr. Hernandez. This is the one that we've just accepted. So, okay. So now we need to go to the fabricator. And we need to make one of these. So we need the wire in here. We need the base of it there. The threader, which I'm guessing is a needle. And the casing goes there. And you press space to craft.
You fixed it.
Now,
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Your assistance has brought Ashtanga Yoga back to our holistic health regime.
the
The
help.
health of this crew is vital to our mission's success.
I'm glad we agree on this. It's my duty to ensure the well-being of all those on the Persistence. Employing a variety of methodologies is the best way to achieve this, especially when those I'm assisting reside in close quarters. Thank you again, Dr. Lee.
Now, June is the doctor. Now, I read this through the instruction manual. If you want to give that a quick read, it is totally up to you. But it seems pretty straightforward. I didn't read it all myself, to be honest with you. And then we have a deconstruction, which I didn't read because I wasn't deconstructing anything. I don't know if I'll need that. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, I may need it. So we'll take that. Can't take anything out of there. I did take something out of there though. Nope, can't take anything out of there. Can't take anything out of there. Okay. I didn't actually go through all this the first time round because oh, we will take the air canister. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't actually check through all this the first time because
Taking a break right away? I just got here.
Okay, let's contact the commander. I'm trying to get as much in as I
All
can.
equipment is accounted for and running at optimal efficiency.
Understood. Good to have you join us.
Commander, I have completed the analysis of the data stored within the second star beacon.
What did... Are you all seeing this?
These aren't just vectors. They're coordinates for surface locations.
The crew of the second star embedded a summary of the planetary investigations they conducted in this quadrant. The beacon appears to have been placed 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 5 seconds prior to the last known broadcast Mission Control received from their communications officer.
What sort of investigations are we talking about? Any idea what they found?
The data indicates 3 planets which exhibited potential to support Terran life forms. Celestial bodies TK-234, IR-761, and BN-397. The second star crew colloquially referred to these locations as Takaroa, Urkala, and Banyan. They note these nicknames to be easier on human memory, so I will use this vernacular for your convenience. Takaroa boasts a vast blanketing of nutrient-rich oceans, all of which rapidly froze solid when an asteroid knocked the planet out of its circumstellar habitable zone. Urkala hosts an ecosystem in its infancy with a molecular backbone of silicon rather than carbon, and demonstrates numerous temperature extremes. Banyan is densely forested and possesses a heavy atmosphere composed of gases toxic to Terran life, primarily condensed in a zone up to 80 meters from the crust.
Well, they all look great. Super hospitable. We still have no idea what happened to the crew, though.
There's about 1,000,000 possibilities this far from home. Maybe some of them got stranded.
Honestly, I'm surprised they made it to 3 different planets. Impressed, but surprised. If you haven't already, Anavi, would you kindly make this data accessible to everyone?
We should visit all 3 planets. If we're really lucky, we'll complete our mission earlier than expected and bring the second star crew home in one piece.
Have to start somewhere. Just say the word, and I'll get us there, boss.
Well, exactly none of them sound like a fun place to get caught with your pants down. Has anyone considered not sending Lee to get pantsed by a hostile planet?
Perhaps we should go to Banyan while we double-check the level 1 weather gear.
We've discussed this already. Lee will be the one walking around down there. They are the most familiar with the second star tag. So Lee, if you had been the second star science officer, where would you have taken her first?
Okay, now on my first recording, I will actually analyze
Hard to say
data.
at this point. With your permission, Commander, I'd like the opportunity to analyze the data further before making a recommendation.
Fair enough. Tell me when you've made up your mind.
Planetary data retrieved from the beacon is now available in all crew members' personal logs.
Okay, now I did get everybody's opinion, which it does tell you to, so I will quickly go through all that. I'll start from the bottom.
Up already during the meeting. Care to elaborate on that?
The lava and ice planets seem the most dangerous. Why not get your footing on Banyan first? It would give us time to double-check your gear.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe the second star crew figured the same.
If your scans find anything edible, I'd love the challenge of figuring out how to cook with it.
Okay.
I'm the
Hello?
pilot. Is there any planet in particular that catches your eye?
Nope. I wouldn't sweat it too much. If we're visiting all of them, I vote we get on with it already. Talking in circles won't get us any closer to finding the ship.
If you're so sure of that, why don't you pick one?
Right. Nice try. I'm keeping my hands off. Good luck, buddy.
Okay, and the next one. The elf officer. This is June, I think.
So, Doctor, which planet do you think we should explore first?
Anavi's data states that life once existed on the icy world Takaroa. The rapid freezing the planet experienced would likely have preserved its life form in a stasis similar to cryogenics. This would have made it of prime interest to the second star. I recommend we begin our investigation there.
Okay. I did actually pick this answer, so I will go with the same answer.
If I'm going down there, I expect you to be on my vitals the entire time. I don't plan on becoming part of the scenery.
Not to worry, Dr. Lee. We have all undergone rigorous training for this mission. You are in excellent hands.
And the
You
engineer.
had some opinions earlier, right? Which planet would you go to?
You're asking me? Well, I mean, they all sound terrible. But if I had to choose, I guess warmth is a pretty strong draw on a habitat, even if it might be a little extreme. Maybe check out Urkala first.
And I just said thank you.
Can't get more extreme than that. I'll consider it. Thanks, Joey.
It feels wrong to accept thanks for that, but no worries.
And lastly, I asked the commander.
Have you made a decision, Doctor?
Now, I didn't realise at the time. I did ask for his
Commander,
opinion.
I was hoping I could get your opinion regarding our destination options.
Perhaps you should consult the data Anavi added to your logs. It might give you a better idea where the second star may have gone.
Of course. I'll look at them right away.
Sweet. Knowing the rest of the crew, they'll be excited to give you their recommendations. Contact them if you're having a hard time picking one, and let me know when you've made your decision. Good luck.
Okay, so if you go to the logbook, then you get the go further down here. You get like a description of what each planet is. So Akala has methane gases, its volcanic surfaces. So that is that one. Banyan, densely forested, which I thought had been, you know, it does actually describe it as a second Earth. But what some believe to be water was actually acidic liquid. Dayspring Industries remains hopeful that it can become habitable. And Takaroa, which the doctor actually suggested. Now, when I come out of this, I was going to go back to the captain originally, and then I was going to say like, right, I'm going to go with this captain, with the doctor's suggestion. But
have you made a decision, Doctor?
When you go into this, you can only pick a Carla, so you don't get a choice in the matter. You've got to go for that one. So there we go. Thanks for the decision making.
Our best bet. Silicon-based life? The science officer would have had a field day. They might have stayed on the planet longer.
Sounds good. Anavi, get me those coordinates. Shia, ready for another ride?
Yeah, so thanks for the decision of 1. I guess my choice is Urkawa. Whether that will change in the full game, I don't know. But in the demo, you get no choice. I'm guessing it will. I'm guessing in the full game, you probably will get the choice of all 3. I am going to end this episode here as we go to land on Irkala. Now, as I said, the graphics are amazing. This is a Kickstarter and it is a demo to Second Star Prelude. I'm hoping the full game's not going to be too long before it comes out. I think this came out in April. I will put the description below to where you can get it. It is out on Steam, the demo. If you want to see more of this, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I am just starting out with games on my YouTube. I do Twitch more than I do YouTube, so that is why I'm just starting out on YouTube. I thought I'd give it a go, see how it goes. But I am going to carry on now. I'm still going to play and go on to episode 2, so it will be out pretty soon after this one. If you're enjoying this and you want to see more, you want to see the game when it comes out, please comment below and tell me what you think of the game. And I will see you very soon. But for now, stay safe, be good to each other, and bye for now.